Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, cats and kittens, welcome back to the podcast. Thank you. I went radio voice there for a second. Did you hear that? Welcome back to the podcast. I I used to do shock jock many years ago, and sometimes you just fall back into bad habits. Reruns, man. I am a huge fan of reruns, and I love this because I feel like I've made these videos. I don't know, almost 2 years ago, something like that. INCOMM Payments has they tweeted, and Flexa was part of the tweet. The community is gushing, the crowd is going wild, and we're going to be discussing that today, right after this. Yeah, man, it's been a while since we talked up INCOMM. It's been it's really been out there. Uh, that was kind of the rage. Wow, how long ago was it, guys? About 18 months, something like that. Uh, and if you're not familiar with INCOMM, odds are good that you use them. You use them every day if you use point of sale systems. And INCOMM, they are a powerhouse out there, man. I mean, they are just absolutely all over the place. But they tweeted recently, and Flexa, Flexa was right up there, and it turned into the community is kind of going wild right now. And I thought, sure, I think I'm one of the last few people that are making AMP videos that are not just these generic 10x videos. So you know what, news is news. That's where it is. And I've been banned from the AMP Reddit. I've been banned from the AMP Discord. But they said if I plant some flowers, then they'll consider letting me participate in the community again. So this is a planting flowers video. Uh, it's very important for AMP, the token, to get used. If you're familiar with the white paper, the only way that token is going to go up organically is through usage. People buy things paying with crypto using Flexa, and there's a percentage of that goes to Flexa, which takes that percentage and buys AMP with it and distributes it to token holders stakers. It's really basic. The whole idea, the concept of it is pretty simple. I mean, it's brilliant, but it it requires a lot of usage. I mean, a lot of usage, and when you consider how many AMP tokens actually are, which is like 100 billion. I mean, it's almost memeish level. You're going to be talking about a shocking amount of usage that's going to be needed to grow this thing organically. However, again, we're planting flowers here, guys. So don't bust my balls. Planting flowers. Is it conceivable to do it? Sorry, I got something in my finger. Is it conceivable? Sure. Is it likely? I don't know. It's not. But we're planting flowers here, so we're going to say, yeah, sure, it is if an entire generation of people decides to come out of nowhere and start spending crypto. Now, some interesting things are happening. Jerome Powell, Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, said a couple things over the last couple of days that have made all of this very interesting. One of them was that crypto seems to have a lot of staying power, and they didn't think it would. And the other thing is that they're starting to look at stable tokens as a form of currency. Now, those are incredibly interesting things and incredibly good news for a project such as Flexa. And again, we're planting flowers here. All right, we're planting flowers. You guys hearing me? Unban me. All right, I'm an OG in that community, and I can't type anymore. That makes it incredibly interesting to me because the very concept of Flexa and people spending scale and spending non-stable tokens is just, I mean, it's borderline ludicrous. Maybe some Bitcoin, but it's more or less a here, hold my beer, watch this kind of thing. But the idea of spending stable coins, why not spend a stable token? This is what they're for. This is what they're for. It is to act as a currency. And when the Federal Reserve Chair comes out and says, yeah, they're kind of money, it gives a lot of weight and a lot of credence to something that Flexa is trying to do, which is to uh, which is to facilitate fiat transfers. Now, stable tokens are not fiat, all right? They act like it or try to act like it, but they're not fiat the way you're thinking of fiat. They are stable tokens, but they are tokens. They are a digital currency. They are not guaranteed to hold a value of $1, UST, USDC. I mean, everything depegged a couple months ago. They were all down to about 85 cents. But uh, I'm going to circle back around and say, why not spend a stable token? That is literally what they're for. Now, I spend a lot of cryptocurrency on a lot of things where I can, where if it's available to be purchased with cryptocurrency, I have a tendency to do that, but I'm an idealist. And for something like this, for something like Flexa, for something like AMP to really get that kind of traction, you're going to either need a whole hell of a lot of idealists, or you're going to need incredibly easy use for it to happen. And spending USDC, spending USDT, spending stable tokens would be one way to make that happen. But again, man, you're still appealing to a very, very small market. I mean, there are just not a lot of crypto people that are anxious to get out there and spend it. But again, planting flowers. But it could be conceivable. It could be conceivable that something like this could indeed happen. INCOMM and Flexa partnered a long, long time ago. They were buddied up. Again, and I didn't look through my videos, but I want to say it was at least 18 months ago. So it's clear that it's been in the works. Now, INCOMM is everywhere. Again, follow me here. INCOMM is everywhere. Those POS are. It's always funny saying POS. The point of sale systems are everywhere, and if Flexa is actually integrated, I haven't seen it yet. I believe that maybe they will be, and this could be something. I don't know. And it was able to take the Spend app, which again, I still have a monstrous problem with the Spend app. That is terrible, man. But I guess if you wanted to load it up with the USDC and spend it at an INCOMM place, you certainly could. And I would have absolutely no issue with that because, you know what? It's USDC. This is what it's for. It's designed to be spent. This is USDT. It's designed to be spent. Problem is that there are not a lot of places to spend it. And INCOMM, if they actually do it, if they actually fully integrate it, that would give you a lot of places to spend it. That would give you a lot of reasons to spend it. So there's something. Anyway, guys, we're planting flowers. We're going to be talking about this tonight on the live stream. So you know what? We put on a hell of a good live stream, and we never get. I get my balls busted on the content all the time, but never on the production. So we do give a hell of a good live stream. Love to see you guys there tonight, 1800 Central. And yeah, we're probably going to be talking some more about this. So I could hope you join us. Questions or comments, Scott at ThePodocasts.com, and I will answer any and all of them. And until next time, please stay safe and please be smart with your money. Cheers.